Hey, what's up there, guys? This is a video response to Lambdog, who was giving a video response to me about consent of the governed. So I want to tell a quick story. I used to watch TV, and when I was watching a lot of TV, I'd watch things like Law and Order and Cops and stuff like that. And I thought they were great. They're pretty decent dramas. Once I started spending more time looking into rights and government, political philosophy, and things of that nature, I couldn't watch those shows anymore. And I can't watch those shows because they're, to me, it seems like they're almost an indoctrination place to desensitize us to those things. Well, anyway, let me just tell the story. So the other day I just happened to catch the tail end of this cop show, and these two cops in North Las Vegas pull over a guy that picked up presumably a woman, which turned out to be a man, presumably for prostitution. And the cops just assumed this and pulled them over and ended up pulling them both out of the vehicle and questioning them and searching the vehicle and searching the man, searching the other man, and questioning them both. They ended up letting them go. But there was a point during the whole thing where one of the policemen says to the other, search the truck, we have a consent. And I thought, wow, that is a perfect example of what Lambdog was talking about. And that is when that guy, I don't know if he did it off camera, at some point gave consent to being searched. And when he got out of the vehicle, he gave consent to that. I think that if he would have said the very first thing when he pulled over, it says, what's the purpose of this detainment? What reasonable, articulable suspicion do you have that I'm committing a crime? Picking up someone on the side of the road is not reasonable, articulable suspicion. So to move on to Lambdog's point, I don't know what perversion of the law or which case law or whatever allows these municipalities or whatever to assume consent just because you don't say anything, that they can do whatever they want. I don't know what allowed that, and I think that's part of my search, part of my journey, is looking into this sort of thing. And I need to get back into my look into the differences in the Articles of Confederation and the Constitution, because I think that will help me arrive at my point where I'd like to be, which is a greater understanding of the law in general and how we got to where we are. And will also allow me to eventually get to my point, one of my major points that I haven't made yet, and that's why we don't need the Bill of Rights. But I'm not going to talk about that now because I'm not fully ready to give my point on that. I agree with Lambdog, and I've stated such in the past, and in fact in a video that I did in response to the Muslims stoning, or the Arab folks that are in Dearborn stoning those Christians, I said that we derive our rights from God or from nature. Well, in my opinion, we derive our rights through nature, by God through nature. So whether or not you believe in God is in my opinion irrelevant when it comes to where I believe you get your rights from. But that's a different video, I guess. Anyway, I just want to say that I agree with you, Lambdog, and this video kind of sucks, but I just wanted to say that I know that you and I are probably much more like-minded than probably many other people here on YouTube are, and I just haven't really articulated that as well as I maybe should have. No offense, but you are, I think, in some ways in literal ways older, and in figurative also older and wiser. So I appreciate your patience with those of us that are still kind of searching as you are, and looking for answers. All right, that's all I got.